Yeah, I think we'll spend a few days in the city. Probably probably sell the research data to Vladimir and go have a look at what I need to improve the glass cannon a bit more.
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
Okay. Yeah. Remember when deep space was our only problem?
Aye. The Blackest Sea seems less of a concern when there are sharks leaping out at you.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Vlad. I'll follow up on these when I get a chance. But I'll be here until, well, Sarah's funeral, basically.
Catch a smile out there.
Yeah. You need a ship with a grav jump range of 21 light years to reach your destination. Grav jump range is influenced by the ship's grav drive, the ship's mass, and your astrodynamic skill. In other words, we might need to upgrade things. Oh, Vlad.
Don't mind me. Tip your ear later.
Any thoughts on the Unity? What's your idea on it?
Keep coming back to one thing. Both of these Starborn, they're people you know.
Yes.
Only they're not the people you know. Say and do things the folks you know would never. Doesn't bode well for anyone stepping into the Unity. Or through it, or however it works. You consider what it might do to you?
Maybe it's a chance to start over, be someone else. Nothing will change who I am. Well, nothing will change what my core being is. But nothing will change what my core being is at its base. But my genetic, who I am, my DNA, my genes. Nothing will change my genes or my, I don't know, astrological, astronomical, whatever, religious fate. But my experiences will change. So my core being.
If you don't want to talk, we don't have to.
Sorry, yeah, I am waffling instead of making an actual point at your answer. My core being won't change, but my experiences can. Yeah. It won't change my core being.
Experience shapes the person, as much as the other way. And the Unity sounds like an experience with an endless depth, with no hope to fathom. I doubt any declaration of intent will carry fate's hand there.
What? So you think being determined not to let your core character change is pointless if enough experiences are thrown at you? I think it would dilute you, but it won't change you. And every time you get a new start, you start again with the same core. Yeah. Anyway, can you point me to more artifact temples?
Been poring over the charts, looking for another match. Think this one might just be it.
Cheers. Oh, one last thing.
Waiting for time's passage.
Yeah.
It's the only cure for Constellation's wounds.
Have you got any money for some survey data?
Let's deal.
You have. Thank you. And okay, I'll have to come back for the other one then. Thanks, Vlad. What? Okay, let's go upgrade the ship. If we can. Or upgrade myself. I wonder if the other version of Sarah met Sona in her reality. Come on in. If you want some privacy for something you don't want people listening to. Come on. Yep. Right. Everybody in this place likes the privacy. What's the matter?
So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of
Yeah.
the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much.
Yeah. Someone has to enter the Unity. Yeah, that is one way of proving it. The artifacts, the powers, the starborns, it seems to add up too. But you don't seem happy about any of this.
I do not see how any of this is cause for celebration.
Well, I didn't say it was. We do know what the artifacts mean, though. That's important in a way.
I suppose that is true, if what the Starborn have told us is also true. But that means... what? Someone steps into another universe? How can we just casually consider doing something like that?
Yeah. It's okay to be scared, because, quite frankly, our normal universe is scary, and this is a huge leap.
Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, and what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us?
True. But this is also what exploring is about. Taking risks, venturing into the unknown. What's more unknown than changing yourself, I suppose?
Now you sound like Sarah. But you are not wrong.
Yeah.
I will do my best to assume the best, but you cannot blame me for preparing for the worst. We should
Yes.
get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Yeah, experience teaches us to expect the worst. But we should always hope for the best. Gagarin, yes, constant. Yeah. Pardon me. I'm curious where the constant's gone. If I leave this universe, I'll never find out, will I? Come on, then. I wonder if Vladimir's got any more money yet. Hello, my friend.
Waiting, don't mind me. Tip your ear later.
Have you got any money for survey data?
And the darkness gets lit just a candle more.
Only if you know you haven't. Whew. You've... What? No. Pyakian, yeah, you've... You've not got any more money yet, have you? Okay. Universal time. And technically, I've got enough time to jump over to Earth and see what's going on the moon. Don't think I want to do that just yet, though. Ah, sorry. What time is it? It is 5:30 local time. Yes. Oh! You're up. That's good.
I need to inventory all our equipment and other odds and ends for damages.
Yeah.
No more Starborn have shown up. Yet.
Yeah. Well, what are your thoughts on them?
You mean what could be the biggest discovery in the history of humanity? Yeah, I've got some thoughts. Scans are still inconclusive, but I think we've seen enough to know that we're dealing with something potentially even more unusual than the artifacts. There are so many questions beyond just who are they? How did they find you? How do they know about the artifacts? Why has no one ever seen them before?
Yeah, we'll get the answers. We've already got some of them.
They did openly threaten you, as I understand it. I'd say that's something to worry about. It was one thing when this was just about us investigating the artifacts. A weird phenomenon that didn't come with creepy threats or questions about aliens or whatever it is that's going on now. I know we'll figure it all out in the end. It's just kind of a lot right now.
Yeah. Well, now that we know more, what do you think of this Unity thing?
It's silly, but I can't stop thinking about the idea that there are more of me out there.
Yep.
Even just one more Noelle is crazy to consider, but dozens, hundreds, an infinite number of them? How
Yep.
different might we all be? Am I not even remotely the unique individual I thought I was? My head is spinning just considering it.
Yeah, but that doesn't change who you are, because there must be, they will be different in some way, shape or form, even if it's at a quantum level. You will be your version of you.
Well, I'm glad you seem so certain of that. I'll admit, I'm not that sure. At all.
Yeah. Think of it as having temporal clones or twins or something. I have some organic resources, quite a lot actually. You might want some.
Okay, let's take a look.
So from the glass cannon, vendor buy. Yeah, from the glass cannon. We have got quite a lot. Yes. Let's also have another look. What else is in there? I don't want to be getting rid of things that might be useful further down the line. Okay, let's keep a few of everything. Oh, and you're broke already. That's not helpful. This is what happens when you collect it instead of selling it. It did get us a bit more cash though, thanks. Okay. Do I really want to go selling stuff to the Trade Authority? Yeah, I suppose so. Hello.
Need some work done?
I'd like to modify my ship.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. By modify it, I want to, yeah, I'm thinking I do this. What does that take me down to? What's my cargo? 2200. Granted, it's dropped a lot doing that, but it gives me the jump range. It does give me the jump range. And the mobility. Yeah, let's keep that for now, I suppose. Credits 4,000. Here's another one. What happens if I take that? What does that give me? Oh, give me an extra 1,000. That's a bit poop, isn't it? You don't get nowhere near as much in return when you sell, do you? Fine. That'll do for now. Right. That... not ideal. We've lost a lot of cargo space, but we can put that back on at a later date. Yeah, see you later. Right. Time to go to the funeral, I think. I'll go and spend my time at the funeral. Are we having it at the lodge? I think we are. Yeah. Report on Constellation. Expert SSN news report about our near collapse. Interesting. This is Walter's room. He just leaves ridiculous levels of cash knocking about, does he? Okay. I mean, he's a billionaire or whatever the hell he is, so what does he care? Wow. I think he's just gonna sleep for the next few days. I'm thinking I might join him in the whole sleeping for the next few days thing. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. Just wait until the memorial. Attend the memorial today. Wait 24 hours to skip it. Why would I want to skip Sarah's memorial? Go to Nova Galactic Research Station. Really? Interesting. Hey Andresia. How you doing? Is everybody ready? Aja.
Really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
Aja, are you okay?
Ah, yes. I remember you. The wedding. I was so happy for both of you. I
Yeah.
wish the circumstances of my visit were better.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
Unfortunately, this isn't the first Constellation funeral I've been to. After 35 years, you say goodbye to a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind me saying, but I feel numb just thinking about it. Sarah meant the world to me. She was the future. I knew it as soon as I met her.
Yeah, what was she like back then?
Exactly the same as when you met her, I bet. Determined. Fearless. With just a small hint of delight on her face when she knew she was winning, eh?
Yeah.
My only problem as a mentor was trying to convince her to be more tactful. Those old military instincts would always get her in trouble.
Oh, you should have seen her trying to calm Sona down. Yeah. How close were you two?
Yes. She could make me so angry. Or so happy. We used to joke that we were married. I bet relationships in Constellation are still messy, aren't they?
Yeah.
We're more of a family than an organization. All the former lines bleed together. It makes the losses sting harder. But I hope it means the time you had together was all the more important. That's how I like to think of it anyway.
Yeah. So, you were the chair before Sarah then?
Oh, yes. I was Sebastian Banks's protege. If that gives you any idea of how long I was part of our little club.
Okay. And you knew Banks then, did you?
Knew him, argued with him, tried to carry on his memory when he vanished. Sebastian will be back tomorrow, we always used to say. It reminded us that he was still here, in the bones of this old building.
I wonder if he's Starborn. Okay. Thanks. Does anyone want to say anything? 'Cause I don't mind. I'm looking at, so we didn't just die, she was murdered. No. Hello everyone. Sarah knew the dangers we faced better than anyone. She was more than just the chair. She was the best amongst us, probably. And I'm going to miss her for the rest of my life.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
I don't often speak about what I believe in.
Hi.
It seems so redundant.
How you doing, guys?
But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife, or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for them. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. If the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from all this. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private.
Yep. Anybody else? Walter, how you doing?
Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well.
Yeah. Well, let's chat.
You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but...
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Guess I'll find out when I get there.
Yes. Won't we all? Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
Yeah. I'd like to think there's one. But that requires faith, not logic. But we're creatures of both. Andresia.
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
Yeah. What do you mean, though?
After the shock of what happened faded, I have felt nothing else. Just a numbness.
Yeah. You're sort of in a weird shock mourning. You're mourning too, just in your way.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... It is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense.
No. Yeah, that's you're making sense, Andrzej, because there's no book to how you're supposed to feel. There's no literature. There's no, these are the ways you should feel. There's no right way to feel, so it makes sense for you.
Thank you.
Mateo, how you doing?
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
Yeah. Are you on the belief that funerals are more for the living?
Yes. We don't have a way of knowing whether we really touch the departed with our grief. We just have to have faith.
Yeah, well, it's okay to grieve. It's part of who we are.
It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah. Noelle, how you doing?
I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
No, it's... By the way, when did you do all that? You spent ages in bed just crying.
I haven't really been sleeping much. I'm not having the best dreams right now.
Okay, that... Yeah, so you got your PDA out and... Or whatever, your personal computer, and you just did it while you were lying in bed crying. It's okay. Thank you.
Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
Yeah. Where's everyone else? Sona! Are you okay?
Oh, hi.
Yeah. You do know she'd be proud of you, don't you?
Yeah, I know. She said that to me like 1,000 times. It's just that I feel so alone. With Sarah, it was like starting a family again. The way she'd smile at me reminded me of my mom. I missed that so much. Now she's gone. And I have to start over. Like I did before.
Yeah. You're not alone. You've got the rest of Constellation. We're a bunch of weird, wacky family, trust me. And you're effectively my niece-in-law. So don't worry about it. You're not alone, kid.
It's not the same. Sarah was starting to feel like... Well, like she was my new mom. I really don't want to go through this again. It's too hard. I can't believe Sarah's gone. It's not fair.
Look, as long as I'm around, you're not going to be alone. Okay?
Really? You mean it? I would love for that to be true.
Me too.
Hey, thanks for talking to me. I'm actually feeling a little better knowing that you care how I feel. Maybe I'm not so alone after all.
Well, if Auntie Sarah was your new mum, or mum, and I was your stepfather, your new stepfather. Weird for both of us, kid. Where's everybody else? Hello? Barrett? Sam? Come on. All right. Where are you? Are you guys on the ship, hiding on the ship? Are you doing the whole unable to face it thing? I mean, it's understandable. I get it, I get it. I do get it. Hey, Cara, how you doing?
Hi.
Yeah, are you okay? Because you don't look it.
No. And don't keep asking. I'm not gonna be, alright?
Okay.
Everything's worse now.
No, it's not. How you doing?
So many people here. So many people saying goodbye.
Yep. Yeah. It's a lot of people.
Is this supposed to make everything okay? Make everyone feel better?
No. Nothing makes you feel better. It just gets easier with the passage of time. This is us keeping ourselves as a group, keeping ourselves as a family. We can't drift apart now. We can't help each other if we do that.
What's the point? It's not going to change anything.
Yes, it will. Hey, Sam. No. There's no changing what happened, but we keep living.
Every day is going to be worse now. Don't you get that?
No, it won't.
Want to be alone for a while, okay?
Alright. Sam, how are you doing?
Is it quieter in the lodge, or is it just me?
Oh, yeah. You're brooding, but it's yeah, it's quieter.
Death is a bastard. Comes for us all. You know, there's an old Aquila story about two pioneers who got lost trying to find a new frontier to settle. One of them takes ill. Clear he's not gonna make it, he turns to his partner and says, "Don't bury me. Let the ground take what it's due. I'd rather be a ghost chasing after you than walk through the pearly gates knowing an eternity of loneliness until you get there." Sad story, huh?
Yeah. Sad story, Sam.
You look after yourself. You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
Yeah. Yep, 1 second. Let me just speak to Vlad. Hey, guy.
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea?
Yeah, go on. Pour me one.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond.
Two old friends.
Aye.
Go on, what was it you needed?
Lodge sure feels like a lonelier place.
You okay?
Got a lot of sad tales I'm running through my head right now. Hate to bore you.
No, that's fine.
Good talking to you.
You want privacy? Okay, that's fine. Has anyone seen Barrett? Is he here yet? Where is Barrett? Thank you. Good talk to Sarah, yeah. Vasco.
Constellation has suffered losses before, although none quite so violently.
Yeah.
I am told these types of gatherings are a sad vacation. that assumption appears to be correct.
Do you feel emotion? I think you do in your own way. I mean, obviously not the way we do, but...
No, I don't. I'm programmed to analyze sensory and biometric data, so I can cross-reference. But I do not feel, as you seem to imply.
You will, in your own way. Thanks.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
Yeah, go on, if you wish.
It will take some time to adapt, but it will be okay. How was that?
Strangely helpful because it came from you.
I will note that feedback for later.
Very strange. Barrett. Where is Barrett? Barrett, are you down here? Barrett. Has he turned up yet? Is he coming? Where is he? Aja, are you okay?
This old place has seen so much.
Yeah, it has. You guys might think I'm strange, but hey, Sarah. It's me. I miss you. I wish it hasn't happened. Okay.
Individual depression can be considered a disease, but collective depression is considered therapeutic.
Yeah, I think it depends on whether it's what's the word? Bit of a situational depression, or what's the other one? The long-term one, the psychological one. Brain's going. I'm just not in the right frame of mind. Is Barrett not? Where is Barrett? Hey.
Got a lot of sad tales I'm running through my head right now. Hate to bore you.
No, it's okay. Barrett. Where are you, my friend? Are you sitting in a corner crying somewhere? It's okay if you are. Just looking for you, my friend. Oh, there you are.
You all might not like thinking about this, but when we die, everything about us breaks down, decomposes, gets eaten up by insects and microbes. Or due to the lack of a biosphere, we are simply carried away by space and time until we sizzle in a distant sun's corona or get pulled in some gravitational field and coalesce with other debris. Not comforting, huh? But I disagree. Do you know what I find uncomfortable? The thought that after I die, the universe is just going to stand still forever. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
The fact is that the universe goes on. That life goes on. That things do not just sit still. That right there is the comfort that I need.
The circle.
Yeah, we die. And some people go way before they should. But the universe doesn't care. Not because it's evil, but because it's infinite. Ever expanding. And who wouldn't want to be a part of infinity? Even if it's just for a short while. Listen, we don't worry about ourselves before we were born, do we? Of course not. We emerge from the universe as we return to it. And for one beautiful moment, we are here together.
Yes, that certainly was an interesting perspective, Barrett.
Infinity welcomes careful drivers, my friend. I think. Yeah. Too much for Andresia. She's, yeah. Barrett, how you doing? Oh, how you doing?
You know, what you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal is promoting social cohesion. Never seems to work for me. No matter how many times I do this, I feel less attached, not more.
Yeah. You got any tips for getting through a funeral without sobbing?
They're always hard. Always. And it's okay to sob, to yell, to go to sleep, do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
As long as your grief doesn't cause more grief for yourself or anybody else, it's okay.
Yelling actually helps. I mean, you stub your toe, and if you yell out when you stub it, apparently it helps you manage the pain better. So if that's true for physical pain, it must be true for mental pain. Did you go to Irvin's funeral?
I don't remember. I'm sure I did. I thought when the funeral was over, when everyone went home that night, that it was over. Turns out, sometimes you need more than that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, look at us. Two lone wolves howling at the moon on the same night. You know, there's one piece of advice I can actually give you. It's that lost loved ones have a way of coming back to you.
Yeah.
One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through a desk, and there it'll be. Some old paperweight of theirs. Or a piece of jewelry they gave you. Half jokingly. Theoretically, of course.
You ever think about your funeral? I do sometimes. Not your funeral, my own.
Nope. Not even for a moment. Funerals are there to remind survivors that they aren't alone. The dead have already finished their part in our story.
Yeah. Thanks, Barrett, I think.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Dusty. Dusty. Let's talk.
Everybody wants a piece of me. Where's Sarah's mother? She probably has a different funeral. Okay. Barrett. Maybe, what's the matter, mate?
Don't have any other advice to add at the moment.
Alright. Later then. What? Sarah Morgan is now available for your crew. How? On the eye? What? No. Gotta figure that one out.
I have something for you.
I know.
Liftoff initiated, Cap. Time to venture into that beautiful sky.
And just like that, we're in space.
Okay. To the eye then. If only because, well, my journal is telling me Sarah's there.
This is Constellation Star Station LO-868. Welcome aboard.
Hey, Vlad.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi. Please
No.
disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but
That's fine.
is satisfied.
What? Part of me's thinking the emissary Sarah is here. Peak performance 1. Carrying capacity, nice. Okay. Vladimir, are you here? What the... Vasco, have you seen Vlad?
Captain Tom, it is
Hey.
pleasant to see you.
Yep. What's going on? Alex Hayes' note. Who? To our friends and fellow explorers, I'm always with you out there in the Starfield. Love always, Alex Hay. Who's that? Okay. Right. Who's... Alright, that one's blocked off too. Right. Where's Vlad? Have you seen him? Vlad? What? Did I get the automated message? I think I did. Really? I'm losing it.
Captain.
Greetings, lad. Okay.
Operation complete. Thrusters free.
Let's get back down there and find Vladimir. Hey, Vlad, you down here?
Oh, sorry. Was doing the tallies work in my head. Inventory on the station. Next supply run.
I'd like to talk to you about something when you have the chance.
Alright, everybody wants me.
Forgot to check the math on a few equations. The brain's long gone. Forgetfulness.
Have you got any more money for survey data yet?
Let's deal.
Yes, you have. Thank you.
Draw the words another time, then.
Yeah.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
True. Walter, how you doing? Okay. What did you want?
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Good.
Never regretted coming out of retirement.
How you doing?
We've always
got the writ
considered
of the
ourselves
righteous.
explorers.
Keeps
But
me
this
young.
really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Stay safe, okay?
Yeah, you too. Alexandria. She isn't on the ship, so we'll have to take her as an active companion. Hey there, girl. How you doing?
Yes? Yes?
Ready to head out?
Yes, you need me?
Are you ready to head out? Are you ready to red out? Are you headed to red out? What's going on?
Yes.
Are you ready to head back out? Okay. She's not ready. Right. Hey,
I'm
kid.
working hard, Captain.
Good.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
No. How you doing, Sam?
So we know the answer. Who are the Starborn? Well, we are. We're some cracked mirror version of ourselves. The whole thing seems unreal.
Yeah. You did theorize there were people outside the settled systems. So, but you can look at that as half a point, I suppose, or one for you.
Yeah. Who's keeping track? You know, yeah, +1 for Team Sam. I was hoping the Starborn were somehow so advanced that their concerns were cosmic, significant.
Me too.
Instead, they're fighting over goddamn toys like we've been doing since caveman times. It's just a stupid game to them. And all our deaths and suffering, not relevant.
Well, they are still human. So, they're still going to be motivated that way.
And they seem to be just as messed up as the rest of us.
Yeah.
So the Unity is a gateway. A gateway to countless possibilities. And you have a chance to go through it. Imagine. I'd be lying if it doesn't sound like the adventure of a lifetime. I don't know if you're taking anyone with you. But if you take me, I got no idea if I'd go through or not. If it weren't for Cora, I'd jump on it in a heartbeat. Cora would probably shove both of us out of the way and dive in first. Born explorer, that girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but an opportunity like this is why Constellation was founded. Pure exploration.
Exactly, right? I know it's your decision who to work with, but you gotta remember that the Hunter murdered our friend.
Oh, I know.
Sure, the emissary may be a version of Sarah. So Sarah is still alive. Sort of.
It's not
but that
our
doesn't make
Sarah.
what the Hunter did right. Not by a long shot. If the Starborn are party crashers from different universes, I'd side with the one that's not willing to murder innocents to win.
Yeah, exactly. Same page there. Same page.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. My head is still spinning. Maybe after a few nights' sleep it'll be clearer.
Yep.
Take care.
You too. Okay. Barrett wants a word too, doesn't he? Hello, Mr. Barrett.
Ah, my friend. Dish. This is amazing.
What?
The Unity. The multiverse. This is everything. And more. Literally.
Yeah. I knew they weren't aliens.
I admit, I was really hoping they were. But I cannot believe I limited my hopes and dreams to only aliens now. Jeez.
Hey, I
This
limited mine
explains
to
so much, though.
advanced humans from
They're
the past.
disorganized, petty, weird, and also deeply fascinating at the same time. Because they are just people. We never rule that out, but it feels so good to know we weren't fighting against robot alien ghost gods or something.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I mean, do you really trust them after everything they did? I definitely don't trust the Hunter. And to be fair, the emissary one, the warped version of Sarah, didn't try and kill us, but she did make life hard.
No, not even slightly. They're people who obtain power in some unfair way, and some of them have used that power to cause suffering, and others just didn't want to share. That's what regular people do every day of the year.
Exactly. Anyway, never mind the Starborn, it's this Unity thing that's the central issue.
True. We need to approach this critically and carefully. We can't just jump in. Or, I mean, we could, I guess. But it all comes back to this. We don't know what will happen if you enter the Unity. You might lose yourself or become a two-headed space shark. There are too many variables.
Yeah, whoever enters Unity might become our next enemy.
That's a valid concern. But at the same time, none of us would be here if we weren't willing to take those risks.
True.
Of course, at the end of the day, it's your choice. But I will say this. Our entire purpose in Constellation is to explore.
Yes, it is.
Why would we stop now?
Yeah, we need to do this. I need to do this.
I'm with you. I'm not going to hold you back. But if you know, become evil or whatever, I'm also not going to have your back.
Obviously.
Anytime. The possibility of turning evil aside, I appreciate you taking the lead on this. You're guiding Constellation to new frontiers, new discoveries, and we should all follow your example. On that note, there's something else I'd like to discuss with you, if you have time.
Yeah.
It's not on the scale of entering the Unity, but it is tangentially related.
Go on. It'll have to wait until Sarah and I... What? Go on. What's on your mind?
Thanks. This has been swirling in my brain goo for a while now. So, I've been pondering over what's happened and what it all means. And I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor. About the size of a plank length, really. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you.
Ah, that... Yeah. I did ask you, did you... But then again, you weren't... Your head wasn't in the game. Do you want the powers? Do you think you can get them to?
What, you think you're the only one who can walk around in a cape and tights?
Not really.
Granted, it's just a theory. But I venture anyone who experiences visions from touching an artifact is now connected to them. You got a vision, I got a vision. You got a power, ergo.
There's a good chance. Let's go get you that power then.
Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems our eye in the sky is back up and running. He sent me the coordinates for the temple already. We just have to visit.
Right. Wouldn't it just be easier for us to go to temples we've already had and you try it there? Right, well, if you're going to be sticking to me like glue again, I'm going to take you off the crew and put Andresia back on it if you don't mind. How is Sarah assigned to the eye? She's not. She just died there. So. Are we saying that's where we left her body? In storage on the eye? Weird. Okay then. I think we should do your powers first. Acquire the power and skink. Worlds apart. take Barrett to Outer 4B. Haven't we done that one? I hope so. Let's go do it for you. Well, things are getting silly. But let's do it. Let's go, kiddo.